Hello, everybody. Nick the Tiro here. In this course, we are going to be using zyBooks, which is a learning management system through the publisher zyBooks. And what we need to do is the zyBooks has its own gradebook, and we need to link the Blackboard LMS to the zyBooks LMS. And it's fairly easy. It's going to be a standard routine you're going to have to do every time you start a new section. You're going to do this. It doesn't take that long, and that's going to pretty much guarantee that the information that is coming from zyBooks does go into Blackboard. If you ever run into a problem and you're convinced that the information going from zyBooks to Blackboard isn't consistent, please reach out to call me. But this video should explain the steps you need to do. Recommendation: every time you start a new section, and fundamentally there's three sections. There's participation activities, there's challenge activities, and then there's lab activities. So let's take a look at my screen. And if I go to gradebook, you'll notice I don't have anything in gradebook. Now, for the people that are not in the Java course, we would do the exact same thing. It doesn't matter what course you're in. If you're in one of my courses with zyBooks, you need to do this. But anyways, if you look, I don't have anything in my gradebook. So let me go back to content. And you'll notice that I have multiple steps here, but let's go to the actual zyBook area. We have three things that we need to be aware that is coming from zyBooks: participation activities, challenge activities, and later on, say for example, in week 2, we have programming labs activities, and these all need to be, each and every one of them need to be connected to zyBooks or linked to zyBooks. And to do that, it's fairly straightforward. You click the activity, you launch it. You have to do this through Blackboard. Give it a second to load. Now, before you start doing anything with the textbook, before you start going through any of the material, go up here. You'll notice you see this big zyBooks here, My Library, and then the title of the book you're using on. It's right up here. Click on the title of the book you're using. That's going to bring you to this area, and you notice this button down here. It says Submit to Blackboard Learn. Click on that. That's going to do a couple things. First thing and most important thing it's going to do is it's going to establish the link between zyBooks LMS and Blackboard LMS. And once you're done with that, you can begin the course material. Now, if I go back to the book and I say the challenge activities, look here, we've already done the participation activities. Let's do the challenge activities. So click on that, launch it. Give it a second. And again, before you start anything, go to zyBooks Library right here. The name of your book, click on that. And again, you will see a button here saying Submit to Blackboard Learn. Click on it. And again, most important thing, it established the link between zyBooks and Blackboard, or Blackboard Ultra. And then you basically do that with each zyBook activity for the week. So when you first start the week, the first thing you do is you click on each of the activities. I'll do it for 2. You do it for each of the activities. You go to the book. You submit to Blackboard Learn. And then you go to the next activity. Go to the book title. Whoops, didn't give it a chance to get there. Sorry about that. Go to the book title. Submit Blackboard Learn. And now, if I go back to our Blackboard course, if I go to Gradebook, you will see that it established those links. Now notice a couple things here. I already have started some of the zyBooks material. This one here, I haven't started any of this material. So what's going to happen is as you're going through the book, now it's going to feed the information from zyBooks to Blackboard. if you are convinced that the information from zyBooks is not getting to Blackboard, first of all, it will always reside in zyBooks. Okay, I've tested it. The information there, you will not lose it. I have another video called The Big Button that if you're convinced, the big button should take care of it. And basically, the big button is doing exactly what I did here. So every week when you start the zyBooks material, go in there, click on each zyBook link. There are usually 2 to 4 or maybe 3, 2, 3, 4 links. Click on each one. Make sure you click on submit to Blackboard and then start the book, and you will see the running totals accumulate. With that being said, let's go learn something.